What's up, fam? This is your boy JEFE, and I am excited to be talking to you about these headphones today. So what we've got here are the Sennheiser Momentum 3. Now, if you're interested in picking these up for yourself, I'll leave a link to Amazon right down in the description box down below, so make sure you check that out if you are interested. Now, the links down there are affiliate links, so as an Amazon associate, I do earn revenue on qualifying purchases, so just throwing that out there. Now, before we go any further, and for full disclosure, Sennheiser reached out to me. They sent over these headphones for my honest opinion and review. If this is your first time here, maybe you're not familiar with the way that I do things on this channel. Whether I go out and buy the product myself or if a company sends it over to me for review, I'm always going to keep it 100% real with you, let you know whether or not it's worth your hard-earned money. So if you like what you heard so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with that small notification bell, just so you never miss any of my weekly in-ear monitor, true wireless earbud, and headphone reviews. So with that said, let's talk about these headphones. Okay, so let's start off with the things that I don't like. First, battery life. Now, 17 hours is what they claim, and I actually got a little bit over 17 hours. But considering the price point and the competition that's on the market, 17 hours is a bit on the low side. So that's something that if Sennheiser is looking for constructive criticism, they definitely want to step up that battery life. Get us above 25 hours, 30 even better. Anything more than that, awesome. But just give us a little bit more. At least get us above that 20-hour mark. That'll put you right in the competition with the main competitors at this price range. Secondly, the case. So I really wish that they would have included a hard case, because what they give you is sort of like a really soft case, and it doesn't really feel very protective over some headphones of this price. I'd be worried if I put these in my luggage that they would get crushed. So just putting it that way, it'll protect the surfaces and it'll keep, the dust and different stuff off of them, but there's nothing that compares with having a hard shell case to really keep your headphones protected. So that's something that I wish they would, go ahead and start including. Maybe if they do the next version of these, just include a hard case, please, for your boy. But as far as the things that I don't like about these, that's pretty much it. So first things first, let's talk about the app. So Sennheiser uses an app called Smart Control, and it's compatible with a few of their different products, including the Momentum 3s that I'm talking about today, and their Momentum True Wireless Earbuds, which I've done a review on before. Now, the app has a ton of different features, but first and foremost, it has an EQ adjustment. So if you want to change the way that these sound to suit your needs, you can totally do that. So it's basically like a floating point where you can sort of adjust it on a graph. You can add some more bass, you can add some more mids, or you can boost the treble a bit. So you have those options. For me personally, I sort of gave it a little bit of an adjustment towards the treble. So it drops the bass a little, but it brings up the clarity and it sounds fantastic for the kind of music that I listen to. Not only that, there's a bunch of different toggles and options that you can go ahead and make adjustments to really customize these to the way that you want to have them. So for instance, they have a feature called Smart Paws. And basically that's where you're playing your music and you take the headphones off your head, it'll stop them automatically. So some people like that, some people don't like that. So you have the ability to go ahead and toggle that off if you wish. There's also controls over the active noise cancellation. So you have 3 levels of ANC. You have the ANC Max, you have the anti-wind, and you sort of have this like light mode. So you can toggle between those 3 as well. So you can sort of set it to where you want it to be. Not only that, there's also toggles for the transparency mode. So normally when you just turn on transparency mode, you'll just hear kind of the surroundings and what's going on. There's another toggle in there where you can make it so that when you turn transparency mode on, you can still hear your music. So that's a plus. You can have it, you can turn it on, you can turn it off. Entirely up to you how you want to run it. And there's also user manuals, quick start guides. You can do firmware updates as needed. So there's a ton of different options in there. So if you're interested in checking that out, if you're going to pick up these headphones, make sure you download the Smart Control app. It's available for both iOS and Android. So they've got you covered regardless of which device you own. So next up, let's talk about the connectivity of these headphones. So they're running Bluetooth 5.0, so you're getting the latest in Bluetooth technology. Not only that, you're also getting aptX, and you're getting aptX low latency as far as the codecs go, along with AAC. So whether you're running iOS or Android, they've got you covered for high-res music. And the beauty of having the aptX low latency is that you're also not going to have any latency when you're watching videos on YouTube or Netflix or whatever it might be. And in my experience, I didn't find any noticeable latency when watching videos. So that's a major plus. And then one of the other things that I don't talk about too often, and it's a feature that you don't see very often, but these headphones feature a multi-point Bluetooth connection. So it's a little bit more rare. So the multi-point connection is a feature where you can have these headphones paired to multiple devices at the same time. So in my testing, I connected them to a Google Pixel 4 XL and an iPhone 11 at the same time. I would play music on the iPhone, I could hear it, and then I would pause it. And then I would play music on the Pixel, and I could hear it, and it's pretty cool. So you can switch between the two devices seamlessly without any issues. So not bad. That's a good feature to have. You don't see it very often, but it is available on the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. Next, let's talk about the build and the comfort. So build quality on these is exceptional. It's almost like a stainless steel. I mean, I don't know, it could be aluminum, but it feels like a stainless steel band, gives it a very high quality feel. Feels like you're getting something substantial when you pull them out of the box and you pull them out of the package. They feel nice. The plastic on them feels good. The ear cups are very supple. They're this protein leather material. So overall, just looking at them, the build, the way that they're designed, it's a good look. And then as far as comfort goes, the ear pads themselves, like I said before, very well cushioned. They fit completely over my ears, so I get a very comfortable fit. Now, as far as the headband goes, they use this like stitched leather piece up there. The padding on the headband is a bit stiff right when you get out of the box, but after a couple of weeks of wearing them, they actually broke in pretty well, and now I don't have any issues wearing them, even with the old bald head. Not a problem. Now, even though they have some really good build quality, they aren't overly heavy. So you can wear these for super long listening sessions, or if you use them for travel, it's not gonna be a problem. Now, the next thing that people always ask me about in a lot of my reviews is gonna be the phone call quality and the microphones. So as far as these go, the call quality is actually pretty good. But as always, let me play you some audio samples and I'll let you be the judge. All right, so here we have the call quality test for the Sennheiser Momentum 3. So I'm indoors, not a bunch of noise, but this will give you an idea of what the microphones sound like on these in a quiet environment. All right, so here we have the outdoor call quality test for the Sennheiser Momentum 3. So it's nighttime out here, not too much traffic going on right now. It's a bit breezy though, but as always, you be the judge. You let me know what you think of the call quality of these headphones in the comment section. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this review. So let's talk about the active noise cancellation and the transparency mode. So as far as active noise cancellation goes, you have three modes. You've got max, you've got anti-wind, and you've sort of got this like lightweight mode. So I mostly use these in the max mode. And in the max mode, it's actually really good active noise cancellation. I've heard people out there talk about that it's not very good, or in comparison to like Sony or Bose. Listen, the Sonys obviously have a better noise cancellation, much deeper. But that said, that doesn't mean that these are bad. They are not bad by any means. As far as jet noise, not going to be an issue. I use them in my office where there is so much machinery noise, and putting these on, it's like I flick the switch and turn all that off. So the active noise cancellation on these, in combination with the passive from the thick leather ear pads, dude, excellent noise cancellation. And the anti-wind is actually pretty good. I was walking along the shore where there's a lot of breeze, and it actually worked pretty good at cutting down some of that noise. Is it perfect? No, but it does work. So I'm very surprised and very pleased with the performance of the active noise cancellation options on these headphones. And then next up, you have the transparency mode, and that's basically where it activates the microphones so you can hear your surroundings. And it sounds pretty good. Nothing is overly ridiculous. It isn't super processed. It sounds pretty natural. It gets the job done. I was easily able to hear people's footsteps, a skateboard going by. I could hear cars in traffic. I could hear announcements over the PA system at my job. So not an issue as far as being able to hear things in the transparency mode. And then last but not least, let's talk about the sound and the volume. So first up, the volume. These get plenty loud. For me personally, I'm listening 60 to 75%. That's a sweet spot for your boy. You can go a lot louder if you're somebody who really needs to rock out. Plenty of volume. They have you covered. And then the sound quality itself. To me, this is more of a bass boosted and a warmer, richer type of sound, which I'm totally okay with. You know, it's nice. It sounds really good regardless of which genre you have. Now, mind you, the bass sometimes can bleed into the mids a little bit if you leave it in the stock configuration. But like I said, you can make those adjustments in the app to really EQ these to the way you like to listen. So there is adjustability there. But the bass is excellent. You turn it up all the way and it shakes on your head. Very good as far as the bass response goes. Excellent mids, neutral, nothing too crazy as far as the mid-range goes, and a little bit of a bump in the treble, so you get some clarity, you get some detail when you're listening to ballads or people's voices, things like that, snares, different stuff, cymbals and things. Sounds very good. So like I said, a warmer and richer sound, more dynamic. If you're into something much more balanced, then this is probably not for you. But if you like headphones that have more of a dynamic sound with a bit of punch in the bass and some good treble, excellent choice here. So with that said, do I recommend you go out and pick up the Sennheiser Momentum 3s? Absolutely. If you're in the market for a set of active noise cancellation headphones in this price range, this is an excellent choice. So in this price range, who do we have? We've got the Sonys, we've got the Bose, you've got the Beyerdynamics, and you've got the Sennheisers. So as far as all of those headphones go, for pure sound quality, I would put the Beyerdynamics at the #1 spot, Sennheiser #2, Sony #3, and then Bose in the 4th place. So this is an excellent choice as far as active noise cancellation in this price range. If you're interested in checking these out, like I said before, check out the links in the description box down below so you can get the latest pricing on them. But these are worth it. Awesome build quality, awesome sound quality, great active noise cancellation, but above everything else, just sound quality that really speaks to me, and that's why I have no problem recommending these to you. So with all that said, do you have any questions, concerns, anything like that about the Sennheiser Momentum 3s? Leave those in the comment section. Or do you have these yourself? Let me know what your experience has been like with these headphones. I'd love to start a conversation with you in the comment section. And if you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and hit the dislike button. There's always one or two of you out there, and I don't want you feeling left out. And if you haven't done so already, consider joining the fam. Hit that subscribe button along with that small notification bell, and this way you never miss any of my weekly videos. So with all that said, I hope I brought you some good value today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you in the next video.